Hey everybody, welcome to POS Podcast. Today we're going to talk about some stuff and things and stuff. Yeah.
Well said, Paleo.
Saber, how have you been?
I've been well. I've just been working and living life, and nothing terribly exciting on my end. Playing Warcraft with you guys, which has been fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun.
Um, yeah, that's really about it. How about you, Paleo? What you been up to as the host of the podcast?
Not too much. I've kind of slowed down with content a little bit, though. I'm still gonna have some stuff out. I'm gonna do a video on Taste of Enchantment season 2 sometime this week. And also Abominable comes out this week. So that's the DreamWorks movie. That's like part of their Chinese studio that they have now.
Word I can't
It's
say.
kind of weird that like there's like so many movies about Sasquatches and Yetis, because like last year was Smallfoot, and then earlier this year there was a Missing Link.
It's
And
a bit of a blitz on the Bigfoot stuff. You know, son
yeah,
of Bigfoot.
yeah, Son of Bigfoot, which I watched with you, and you're doing a video on this week.
Yeah, man. Go figure.
It's so weird.
Everybody did it at once.
Yeah. What about you, Jax? What have you been up to?
Not just work, a lot of work. I finished all the stuff for my app because I had to film like 278 exercises for my app, so
Dang.
that was tiring. And yeah, finishing that up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I got scripts I'm writing down so I can get stuff done. But yeah, so far just work. Yeah, just trying
Cool.
to be busy.
What about you, Hero? What have you been doing?
I've been playing Celeste. It's a fun game.
Cool. Yeah, I still need to play that.
And I've been watching Seven Deadly Sins. That's what
Yeah.
I do.
How far are you into that yet?
Only 7 episodes because I've been busy with just work and
Okay.
yeah, but it's fun. I'm wanting to continue watching. And on top of work, let me not address the truth in the room, which is that I've been playing World of Warcraft a lot. Also,
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's all up to date for our stuff that we've been doing. I guess we can go into hot topics, but before we do,
hot
we always
topics.
yes, hot topics.
Nice.
Yeah. But before we go into the topics, we have a Q&A section as the latter part of the show, where we answer your questions, and you can either ask us through a super chat, which there's already a couple that we've had in the chat here on YouTube, where you can actually ask questions live through that, or use ask us questions on Twitter with our Twitter handles, which we are like Saberspark, Pielosteno, Hirosashi, and Jaxblade Fitness on Twitter.
Because someone stole
So-
Jack's blade, and I'm waiting for that motherfucker. He doesn't even use the fucking name every single day, and he's just like, I got that motherfucker.
All right, so first topic is actually a movie I went to go see over the weekend, which is very weird because like it didn't really have a lot of advertising, but it's a movie that like Brad Pitt's in, a huge star.
Ed Asner.
Yeah, I thought it would have an ass ton of ads.
Wow. Yeah, Ad Astra. It's a like a space like drama, where there's this astronaut, and it's sort of like in like the near future. Like I would say like maybe like a 100 years, something like that. At least that seems like within like the next century or something. Where there's all this like different technology. They have like a space antenna, where it's like it's this big structure that's all the way like not quite in space, but like because there's like if you fall, you're still gonna fall to Earth. And like he starts working on there, but then he's like asked to go to Neptune, where they have a ship where they've been stationed there to observe the universe outside of the solar system, going to the outer solar systems near Neptune, to see if they can find any intelligent life by like scanning the universe. And his dad works on that ship, and he has to go there to see what happened because for the longest time they assumed like something happened because they didn't get any communication back for a long time. So and then they think that he's alive now, so he has to go there to try to find what happens. And it's very weird like feeling movie because it seems very depressing for a space movie. It's almost kind of like Interstellar, but even more depressing like throughout it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
that's pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's super weird. Which I kind of understand why the audience score is the way it is. Because it's been getting pretty good ratings from critics, but audiences are like very like iffy on it. Because it has like what an 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, but then like a 47% for the audience score. Because I think in this future society, at least with the astronauts, they have to not show any emotion really, to stay focused on their tasks.
Huh.
Yeah, it's an interesting like society. The way they implement that kind of work, because with being like an astronaut like that, you're going to be a long way away from anybody you care about for a very long time. So yeah, it's weird, but visually it looks really good. So yeah, Ad Astra. I have a hard time recommending it though, because it's because of that weird depressing like atmosphere it gives off. Because
When did the aliens show up? Starship Troopers.
Yeah. So no aliens show up? Oh no, that's
No.
a spoiler. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Never mind, not interested.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't in Interstellar either.
I haven't seen Interstellar. Well, I have. That's a lie. I fell asleep.
Yeah, it is shorter than Interstellar, though it feels longer, which is weird.
Oh, okay. That says a lot. Then.
Yeah, yeah. Ad Astra is like 2 hours and 2 minutes. Interstellar is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I sound really like red. I
Love.
I love Mesa.
I love
But yeah, Saber, I think you and Lauren would be interested in watching it.
Laura wants to see it. I know that much for sure.
Yeah. So next.
Can I throw a little quick thing in there?
Yeah.
Into our discussion. So I watched Red Letter Media's new video about God, what was it called? Hold on.
What new video?
John Travolta.
Travolta?
Yeah, The Fanatic.
Yeah, The Fanatic.
It was produced by Redbox.
What?
Yeah, and it's like basically this get John Travolta playing as someone who's like, on the spectrum, and he's like obsessed over a celebrity and keeps stalking him, and like it's like you tell that Mike is conflicted because there's parts about the movie that he likes, but there's parts that don't make any sense whatsoever. And I guess the general census right now is that like, oh yeah, this is the worst movie ever made. So I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
It's one of those movies, from what I heard from people who watched it, was that like John Travolta did good in his role for what he was like doing. That's what Corey and Martin were saying. They were saying like he was great in the movie, but the movie was shit. And it was just like one of those scenarios where someone puts a lot into a role, but the movie's crap. So it's just like, okay, well, that you completely just wasted that for that entire thing. That's what I heard. I don't know. So
yeah, I mean, John looked really bizarre in it with his haircut, with his wig or whatever. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's I didn't even know that was a thing until they brought it up. It's kind of rare. Slamming doors. But I was curious if you've heard of it, but I guess not.
Yeah, I never heard of that. That sounds weird.
He wears a freaking Jason mask, bitch. How fucking dare you disrespect my boy like that in the movie? Like, he actually, it's like not one of those fake hockey masks. It's like legit Jason mask.
Wow.
Like, it's like a legit, and it like has the arrows and everything and the 23 holes. And I was like, you motherfucker, you got.
All right. Next thing, let's talk about Battle at Big Rock, the Jurassic
Yeah.
World short.
You mean the new Lost Land Before Time movie?
Battle
That sounds like a Land Before Time title.
at Big Rock.
Battle at Big Rock. Battle of 3 horns versus the long necks or something. That's what it sounds like.
I loved it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
thought it was short, sweet, and to the point. The main story of it all is pretty obvious, where it's like, oh, you got this two folks who remarried and they've got their kids from their previous marriage, and the baby kind of symbolizes them moving forward as a couple, and like the way the Triceratops, because this is the first time I think we really saw, because I know that their dinosaurs have fought before in Jurassic Park, T-Rex versus the Raptors, or the Spinosaurus versus the T-Rex. I love seeing dinosaurs fight, because we'll never see it in real life ever, which I wouldn't want to, probably.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a bullfight.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Spaniards, not conquistadors, matadors fighting Triceratops.
Oh god.
But it was cool seeing Triceratops fighting.
Well, it's a
with...
Nasutoceratops, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Actually, you need to do the thing with the glasses.
But
Paleo.
the
You
thing
didn't
is,
do
like,
it properly.
the girl says it in the short. Like,
Oh
But you
my
should have still did the
God.
thing with the glasses. Actually.
yeah, like actually.
Yeah.
See this guy.
Actually.
I mean, actually, they're just genetically engineered monsters, so they're not even dinosaurs.
Well, they said that in Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah. These
Why
things
are
we
you
I-
friends?
What I'm getting at, right here. What I'm getting at is the story is very just nice and simple. Here's the premise. Here's the action. Good looking visuals and cool seeing with dino
Yeah,
fights.
the Allosaurus looked a lot better than it did in Fallen Kingdom, because
Yeah, well, it's probably because the lighting was a bit better at the
yeah,
campsite.
but they actually did change the design up a bit.
I tell you right now, the best character is that little girl with the crossbow. I told you, Paley, right after the short that I want a full-on movie. Oh, okay, for Jurassic World 3. It just fucking, who cares about Chris Pratt? Put that little girl in the movie with
The Lost World girl.
with Jeff Goldblum. No, that little girl, Jeff Goldblum, and Blue the Raptor, and they run around corralling the rest of the dinosaurs.
Well, she could like lead her up. The girl from Lost World could like lead her up. Like I'm gonna kick it, and then she can like cross.
I don't care about that girl from the Lost World, the Lost movie of Jurassic Park. All I want is Jeff Goldblum doing as well. The dinosaurs gonna eat us, and she's like, "Well, actually, it didn't know what we started to tops." And just having Blue being like "Bah!" in the background, like that's all I need.
Oh yeah,
All I need
apparently
is
when the
World
RV is like tipped over, and the Allosaurus is like going in there, part of those shots, they're actually using an animatronic. I was like, oh cool, because I wasn't sure at first, because I was like, is that, because it looks like more real than it should, with the animatronic combined with the CGI. So I really liked the shot with the Allosaurus like just tearing up everything in there.
So yeah, the movie makes you go back and look at that little girl like you are a fucking idiot for letting all these dinosaurs free. Like, how many
Yeah.
people have just gotten snatched now? Like a fucking like, can you imagine just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to work, snatched by pterodactyl, fly off, bye.
Yeah, I love those little little videos at the end in the
Well,
credits.
that's all
Yeah.
real footage with
Yeah.
dinosaurs like imposed on them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the dinosaur wrangler got in trouble
Yeah,
again.
freaking
Guy-
little girl like running from the copies. It's great.
that went well before. Yeah, see how that happened? Yes.
But yeah, now I'm even more excited for Jurassic World 3 now. Yeah,
but what do you think is going to happen?
Like
Like, 'cause-
dragon. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm just hoping there's gonna be a bunch of scenes with like dinosaurs just running amok.
Here's my problem is that, like, and I talked to Laura about this, where if it's a human race that is unhinged with tanks and missiles and fucking rocket launchers, dinosaurs are nothing. Like, the entire appeal of Jurassic Park is you're separated from it all and you're on your own and everything's chaotic and falling apart. But when the dinosaurs are in our own backyard, it's like, well, what's the big deal here? Just send out the army. It's over. So I don't know how they're going to make that convincing to me. Unless, like,
Yeah.
the raptors are, like, guerrilla warfare, where they're, like, hiding in the trees or something. I don't know.
And the
Which they-
raptors start talking. They like start like a Planet of the Apes scenario where the dinosaurs are like, oh, they've evolved to
Yeah.
speech now, and now they're talking. Alan, Alan.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
you got Andy Serkis as the voice of Blue.
Yeah.
Not lizard.
No.
No.
It'd be
Jeff
Caesar
Goldblum,
from-
Alan. Well, you said that Alan Grant might show up, maybe, or at least
Yeah,
people are hoping
maybe.
for.
I hope he does, because like he's
Bring it
like the
all
main
full
character of
circle.
like the franchise.
It could be an entire thing where it has like him talking about like his little raptor like claw, and then Owen's like, "Oh yeah, you should see Blue's. It's much bigger." He's like, "You own a raptor?" It's not really own, more like friends. They can make it work. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's short.
yeah. Next thing, I'll talk a little bit about this and then we'll move on. Link's Awakening came out, the remake, for the Switch, and I've really been enjoying it. I forgot how much I liked Link's Awakening, because before Breath of the Wild, it was my favorite Zelda game. And I forgot like how like good the game is at a sense of progression. Where when you get an item, you're like, oh yeah, all this other stuff opened up for me now. And even in between dungeons, you're like, oh, I can like explore this part of the world now. It's really fun in that way, and also like the characters are like really quirky and fun, and it has a very like cute style and like excellent music in it. I really love Link's Awakening. It's my second favorite Zelda after Breath of the Wild. So it's definitely my favorite top-down Zelda too. So if you've never played Link's Awakening, definitely give it a shot, especially if you haven't played a 2D Zelda before, because I think Link's Awakening is like a good introduction to it.
I need to play it. I've heard good things about. I might wait and see if it goes down in price at all. How much is it?
Yeah,
$60?
well, the thing is, I've noticed that Amazon and Walmart specifically are starting to sell games at 50 again rather than 60. Like, because when the last time I went to Walmart, like I didn't see anything past $50.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, even like new releases, I was like, huh? So I don't know if that's Walmart trying to be competitive or something, or if like publishers are easing up on the MSRP or something. I don't know. Because I noticed that Amazon's starting to do that a lot too. So we'll see.
What do you think about China emerging as a market of consumers of their own? Because I read a post about how, like, as of right now, there is just as many Chinese Warcraft servers for Classic as there are for America. And that surprised me.
Also, I realized I was muted. I don't know when that happens. It's all right.
I said the word Warcraft and he arrived.
Yeah,
But like, I find that interesting. It makes me wonder about other products where we're so used to China being like the manufacturers.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, they'll eventually get the consumer status, hopefully, and be able to enjoy the products themselves. So,
Yeah, because I was wondering, I was wondering like the price of physical games, like it has been 60 for like so long since like the 360, PS3, and Wii era. The Wii was like 50 most of the time. And then they're back to 50 again? Like, what happened?
good things.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
jinx, it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, at least at like Walmart and Amazon at the moment. So now other stores gotta compete with that. Because I figured they would go up after like, you know, digital, because at that point, just get it physical rather than digital, because digital is going to be 60 flat. So anyway, yeah, Link's Awakening is good. I love it. All right, next up, let's talk a little bit about some of this footage and concept stuff that leaked, or I guess just was put out there maybe, from Me and My Shadow, that canceled DreamWorks film.
Is that the one where the guy's like being a superhero? He's like, you could go be a superhero, and he's like talking.
Yeah, he's like,
Come
it's
on, don't you want to be a hero?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, there is some footage of it where it's Bill Hader's the voice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he's like holding this lamp, and you see his shadow like moving around. And he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And like it looks really good. Like because like
Yes,
the shadows like 2D and like talking to him.
But it's
And-
live
Hoping
action.
that with the current like
No, it's
like,
animated.
popular.
Oh.
Bill's been rising pretty high, like with the popularity with it too. I mean, he's always been like,
Yeah.
popular, but I think he won an Emmy last night, I believe, for something.
He did.
I forget exactly what it was for. So I was watching a Double Toasted video, and they mentioned Bill Hader winning an Emmy for something.
Yeah.
So like maybe DreamWorks might reconsider it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
the
hope they,
concept is
like-
fun.
Like yeah, because a lot of it looks like it was done almost. So I hope they like
Ryan
go
Reynolds
go
did,
back to it and revive it.
like
because-
what Ryan Reynolds did when he leaked that Deadpool.
Oh, the
footage.
Deadpool
He was
thing?
like,
Yeah.
Oh no, it was an
Maybe
accident.
that's
Oh, that got leaked.
maybe that's
Yeah.
what happened with these animators. They're like,
Yeah,
why did
it
this
got
not
leaked.
happen? Yeah,
Yeah.
because it
They
looks
got
great.
leaked.
It
Yeah, that's
has a
all it
very
is.
unique concept.
Mhm.
So
Every
yeah,
time they get leaked.
hopefully that does mean that DreamWorks will eventually like revive it, because it looks too good of a concept to let go.
Mm.
Mhm.
Bill seems pretty perfect for it too. He's got that charismatic, unique voice about him.
Yeah. All right, next thing, kind of relevant to what we've been talking about on Toon Clash. Boondocks is getting a 2-season reboot on HBO Max.
Yeah, is Aaron back? Aaron's back, right?
Yeah,
Because as long as he's back, then it's good. Because we don't speak about that 4th season.
at least I
That-
think he is. Let me look that up.
Yeah.
We don't speak about it.
No, we don't. That 4th season.
What made it so bad? I never watched it.
It was fucking terrible. First off, like the jokes, like okay, so Boondocks has his way with the writing where it's like it's clever with this stuff. Where it's like, okay, we're going to reference this, but it's leading up to this, and you'll laugh along the way. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense and it's great. But like in the 4th season, it was just sort of like, oh, racist joke for this reason. Oh, end of episode. Y'all were just slaves for the entire episode, but why? Just okay for some one-off joke. It was just silly, stuff like that. And then they just like did a lot of pop culture references that just didn't hit hard, and like the writing was just shit that season. It just was not
Yeah.
funny. Like there's a lot of stuff where it's like, this is okay. I mean, Name a Prince. Yeah, you can go in your little fantasy land because he liked
Okay,
it.
yeah,
But,
it says
it was
HBO
terrible.
Max has given a 2-season, 24 episode order to a reimagining of the animated series The Boondocks from creator Aaron McGruder and Sony Pictures Animation.
Now I know
Um,
John Witherspoon's coming back as Granddad because he was on the Joe Rogan
Nice.
podcast, and he was like saying like, you know, that's coming back, right? That's coming back, and he was like, oh, so he's probably already recorded and the message. Since
Yeah,
Aaron did
it says it's going to launch in fall of 2020 with a 50-minute special.
No, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Kind of hard to not have Grandpa's voice. It's so iconic.
Uh huh.
yeah.
It's
Says
still
and
fun, I guess.
then all 55 episodes of the original series will be on will be on HBO Max.
Nice, nice.
I think one of my favorite things about Grandpa is how he feigns being like this
Great.
man of civil rights, and then like Huey calls him out like, you just said the N word like 7 times yesterday. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, was Grandpa like ran from the dogs and brought like fucking
You know, they were getting hosed down.
Yeah, he brought a
he was, like,
raincoat.
brought a raincoat.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this nigga brought a motherfucking raincoat, and it's just like,
well, didn't Huey say like you all claimed to be part of it when some of you all didn't do anything?
oh yeah, yeah. He was just like, well, I wasn't attacked by dogs tonight. He's like, were you attacked? And he's just like, what you say? And he's just like, because it seems like a lot of the black culture always tries to take or like takes credit for shit that happened to other people. And he's just like, man, shut your ass up. Boy.
The MLK episode was probably my favorite because that was like a really cool like Twilight Zone episode in a way where it's like, what if MLK never died, and what would
Yeah.
you think about the current way things are going? So
Yeah.
hopefully they'll do more episodes like that are like. I like it because they always are smart. Even with dumb episodes, they're still smart about it.
You remember when? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go for it.
You remember when he was on the bus with Rosa Parks? And then
Oh my
they were
God.
like, get to the back of the bus, and then he was like saying no, but like the other black guy was acting like a coon. She was like, "Oh, you see me moving, Mr. Boss Man? You see me moving now?" And then like it's just like he's saying no, and he's like, and then like he's like, all right, whatever, because he couldn't hear him, and he says it to Rosa Parks like, "No, I will not be moved. And he's just like, no, we will not be moved. And then like that guy, you think you're gonna start a revolution? It's just
I have something to ask you because I was just watching this before the podcast. So, Tropic Thunder, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah,
and I
Robert
absolutely
Downey
adore.
Jr. is great.
Yes, so that is. I'm looking at the comments, and there's like one of the highest top rated comments was somebody saying, "As someone who's black, just know that this is the only acceptable blackface
that is
endorsed by the black community."
It is. It really is. That's
Why?
so true.
Why?
Because he did so good with it. Because all right, so you want to know why I say? Okay, first off, if you haven't seen Tropic Thunder, it's just a great movie. You need to watch it.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Fantastic movie. But like, okay, so Robert Downey Jr. plays this method actor who does like the most ridiculous things getting into the character.
Yeah, because
And
like he's playing such a conceited actor.
Yeah, he's playing such a conceited actor in the movie, and so like he plays this actor, and then they also have like a black guy there who's just like, hey, what do you mean, you people? No. What do you mean, you people? Why is this cracking dressed like this? And he's like calling him out.
Well, there's the entire part where like the black actor said like the N-word, and then Robert Downey Jr. as his character is like 400 years they used that word against us. So I'm like, what are you talking about?
You know what's great is if you watch the behind the scenes, like Tropic Thunder, this is why I really missed when DVDs used to do this. They had like short films of like the actors.
Yeah.
You can watch it all on YouTube. But like there is this thing where he was trying to get in the mindset of this character. So he goes to his family. And he goes to the black person's family dressed up like that. And he's like talking to the guy's sons. And he's acting like he's their father. And like they keep talking about it. It's just like, so how have you been reacting now that he's been living in your house? He's just like, he's extremely crazy. He keeps pulling guns out on us. He keeps yelling at my mom to do this. And then like it's just like, and then they're like, so have you seen him recently? He's like, where is he at? He's like, probably hiding somewhere. Because like the guy was like a person who would hide places and like sneak up on the MD. So he kept hiding and sneaking up on his sons at random times. And they're just like these two black kids are just like, I don't know why he's doing this. And it's just
I think my favorite part was when like he's like he called him Crocodile Dundee and he almost broke character where he's like pump and break man, that guy's a national hero.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Yeah.
That is like and kudos to Robert Downey Jr. for actually like I was watching the highlight reel of that. I'm like, that's not Iron Man. That's just I see it's convincing.
No, someone was like, who would you get to play a black Iron Man? Robert Downey Jr.
Lord, that shit would not fly nowadays.
Well, it would fly down, but like what made it work so well was like they had a character actively calling him out. It wasn't just like, oh, there's no, because like in the 80s, there's this movie called Soul Man about this white guy who was like, oh, I can go to college for free if I'm a black person. So he makes himself black. And he goes to college, and he like wears like an afro, and all of a sudden it's like the craziest movie ever. And then like there's this guy, like James Earl Jones is in the movie, and he's just like there's a part that he's like, so, my brother, you have learned what it's like to be black. How the fuck does it mean?
That reminds me, there was this episode of Master of None with Aziz Ansari where they were talking about like a short circuit and the Indian guy in it. It was like, that guy's not Indian. Like, what? Like, what's this?
Oh god. There was another character I can't forget. He was like Hispanic, but he was Hispanic, but he was playing an Indian. I can't remember. I forget.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
it's interesting stuff. Yeah,
moving on. So Muppets. So Disney Plus hasn't come out yet. It comes out in November, but the Muppet series that they're going to do, Muppets Live Another Day, it's canceled. It's not even out yet.
Well, what happened? What they?
I don't know. I guess they didn't feel it was worth it.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, like Muppets.
I mean, there's only like 3 Muppets fans, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna be real with you though. Okay, so Muppet fans aren't known for their quantity, but they're known for their quality. As in, they're usually very passionate about Muppets, but still, it's not enough. Like the numbers aren't really there anymore.
Oh, Ryan said it was creative differences.
But even then, even the Muppets though have done movies where they act like they're all washed up, and there's some validity to that, where they're like, yeah, it isn't. Our glory days are behind us. Like from like what? Wasn't like they were doing variety
80s.
show stuff.
Yeah,
during,
like
was it
70s and
80s?
80s.
Yeah, and
And
I think
early 90s.
Yeah,
'cause
early
there's
90s.
a lot.
Yeah.
because like some folks and the folks who were born into this, I mean, I knew of Muppet Babies, I knew of Sesame Street, but like I don't know, I guess the Muppets themselves I never really got hooked into them.
You never
Whereas,
watched
like,
the
oh,
movies as a kid?
I watched like Muppet Christmas Carol and Muppet Treasure Island, which are good movies.
Yeah, Muppet
Yeah.
Christmas
They're
Carol is
good
honestly
movies.
better, like one of the best interpretations of a
Yes.
Yeah, it
show
is.
you could ever see. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because they did a good job of blending in Muppets with a very good story when it's done right.
Mhm.
So Muppets enhance it, I suppose. I guess what I'm getting at is it's hard to push Muppets as a successful brand, or at least as a growing brand. Like you always have that like vanguard of fans who will support it, but I just don't really see like I think at Disney World at Hollywood Studios, there was a big section that was like dedicated to Muppets of the park, and it's been shrinking ever since. And they've removed stuff, and the numbers of crowds who go to that part of the park aren't as high as they used to be. It's just a dying brand. Now, I don't think it'll ever go away completely. But, and this isn't me knocking at Muppet fans, because I think it's really contagious to see how excited people are about puppets, especially the Muppets. But it's just not really, I don't know. I wouldn't bet my money on it. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
The best.
That being said, let's see what they do. They might turn things around with this new like Disney Plus Muppet thing. So, who knows?
No,
I
it's,
got
it's not happening.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
canceled.
I thought there were two of them, and there was one that got canceled and one that's still going
Oh,
forward.
is there another one happening?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the one.
I thought, Ryan, I defer to you. He'll let us know in a moment.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Muppet Vision 3D is amazing. Okay.
Yeah, that's the show in Disney World.
I'll wait and see what Muppets. Not Muppet.
Yeah, I'll
Ryan
wait.
is a Muppet. But I won't wait to see what he says. Don't
Says,
tell Ryan.
there is another. People are saying in the chat.
There's
Okay,
two
yeah,
Muppet
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I
So
remember seeing a
what?
tweet
So what is the
that
other
was
Muppet
like-
show called?
Elmo's World. Elmo's a Muppet. Yeah, Elmo's.
Muppets Now. Oh, okay. Unscripted
Yeah,
shorts.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
unscripted show. Yeah, that sounds interesting. What they would do with that.
us. You will bow down before me, son of God.
Oh God.
Wasn't Kermit like thrown into space and like a
Yeah, it was. They were
Yeah.
referencing Superman 2 when they got thrown in the Phantom Zone. Like the
Yeah.
characters zodding them. So like that's what.
Lord.
All right. Now moving on to Warner Brothers. Apparently they're planning to make a movie based on Funko Pops.
Why?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it, man. Let's go.
Are they gonna be like the toys, just with the bobbleheads and stuff? I mean, they don't have bobbleheads, but just the square heads.
Yeah,
Are they gonna cross over with the Lego movie?
their budget is going to be $5, just like the budget of the quality of those toys.
It's just a big old merch push. Like, while okay, I mean, hey, maybe I might be wrong. It might be the next Lego movie, but I severely doubt it.
I doubt it's going to be the next Lego movie.
I know. You feel
Legos
I'm
are
very
iconic.
biased.
Funko Pop.
Don't listen to me.
When did Funko Pops come out originally?
I want to say early 2010s.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's weird.
I don't know exactly when though.
Everyone loves those fucking things. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Get the actual action figure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I just see it's just like another like movie based on a toy franchise that they
Like
think
Ugly
will do
Dolls.
good, will do well. Yeah.
Yeah, it serves the purpose of selling shit, not to make money at the box office. Even if which means it'll probably be cheap, and not that.
It just
expensive.
like the Funko Pops.
So we'll see. I know that's easy to bash on Funko Pops, but like I give credit to the company for providing figurines that aren't too expensive. Some folks are.
Yeah.
I'll be real. They're normies, and I'm being real. It's like entry level geek stuff for normies, and that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I only have one, and that's because of the Loot Crate thing. But it's one of the better looking ones. It's Reaper from Overwatch, and it's just because of the mask, because it doesn't show like the eyes, but it still feels really cheap.
Okay.
So yeah.
We'll see if it's as bad as the Emoji Movie. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Whenever I hear that there's a terrible animated movie coming out that comes close to the movie's level size, like that size of. Okay, let me start over. I'm stumbling my words. When there are bad, shitty animated things that are being talked about on a mainstream level, I rub my hands and I'm like, let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
A good day for me.
Yeah, like
someone's gonna be making money off of that.
oh yeah, people are envisioning the Playmobil movie, which has
no one cares about.
The thing is, like, it's already come out like overseas in like the UK. It hasn't come out over here. It was supposed to come out over here last month, but they pushed it. They pushed it to December.
Someone's getting fired for not handling that one very well.
Yeah. Because like, there's already videos on it. I'm like, damn it, it's not out over here yet. Because like, people are already calling it like a Lego movie ripoff, which it is. So yeah.
What's next?
Next, let's do Q&A. So
already? Damn, dude.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot on the topics here. So the next thing, Q&A, let's go to our super chats. We already have a few here. But if you want to ask us, you can use a super chat, or you can ask us on Twitter, which I'll open my phone on for that. So the first super chat here is from Deli18, asking moments in cartoons that made you happy. Parentheses, no MLP.
Like made you happy. I mean, like you get genuine joy watching the cartoon. That's why you watch it. So it's just like,
shit.
Well, like you mean something that made you like happy? Like, oh wow, I feel like
noticeably happy.
Yeah, noticeably happy.
Something happened not in cartoons.
I thought that like when Zuko was embraced by Iroh, that gave me good feelings. I love that.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Wait, so happy as in
like brought you like intense joy. Like
okay.
Yeah, I guess like okay, that like great.
Goku going Super Saiyan blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I actually just got goosebumps. I got goosebumps just thinking about it. I remember in 5th grade, all my classmates and I were talking about, okay, today's the day, because next time on Dragon Ball Z. But when it finally happened, and seeing the sheer, like, I don't know, it was the way they built up to it. The payoff was great. Seeing how Frieza was terrified. I think I almost was brought to tears as a kid watching it. I'm like, he's here. He's finally here. Like, yes.
How was that when Gohan went Super Saiyan 2? When he fucking like went Super Saiyan 2 and massacred the Cell Juniors, that was me for that, because Gohan was my favorite character. So like when he did it, I was just like, holy shit, because like Cell had just been fucking up everyone and killing all these innocent people and doing that shit. And then Gohan's just like, I can't do this, like whatever. And then in 16's like, stop being a bitch. And he's like, you right. And then he went, blah! And then
that was a good moment to a 16, telling him like sometimes in order to have peace you have to fight.
Yeah, I love that. I love that entire speech.
Samurai Jack had some good moments. Here, you're about to say something?
In Hey Arnold, that episode where Helga and Miriam, they got lost in like Texas or something. It was something like say it like that, and they fought at first, but then like Helga was like, oh geez, and then they started like bonding a little bit.
After the bull ride.
After the bull ride, I was just like, you know that like
that's
the familial thing that makes your heart all happy. That.
Or like Mr. Wincy and his daughter.
I can't. I don't even classify that as happy. That's just overwhelming emotion. Like I don't even know what that is.
This is kind of difficult because there's like a broad range of answers, but like I'm having a hard time coming up with them on the spot.
Yeah.
I guess other things like for me it's usually just nice build up and then having payoff that's satisfying.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like when I think that shot at the end of Avatar when Aang was ready to face the Fire Lord, that was another moment of like, okay, he's ready.
We're here.
But when he's like glowing and he's using all the elements at once and they're like spiraling around him, and he's like standing there like, I'm gonna F you up.
That was good, but also like, I mean, to me the best shot was just seeing him, like the camera pan up from behind him, and you see him standing there, ready to face his destiny. Like everything built up to that scene perfectly. I loved it.
The music in that scene is like so godlike. I'm like, how is this a Nickelodeon show?
It fucking right? Like Avatar is like, holy shit! What are you guys doing? Like it's too good. Anything from Disney Channel that reaches that kind of caliber of storytelling for one of their cartoons?
I liked when Kim and Ron finally kissed. I was like, "You're about fucking time! God damn, do it!" Like that was just like, "Oh, for God's sake!" Like that was one of those moments. Like, come on, just freaking do it! Like I don't want to I'm worse than a girl when it comes to that shit. I was just like, I don't want to fucking hug. Like, do the shit, fucking out, hardcore passion, just do it. And it's just like, yeah.
All right. Yeah, super chat from Metal Mecha TV here, $1, but no question. Thank you. From Edaman RGG, let's see. When I get better at drawing, would Paleo Jackson Hero wouldn't mind female swaps of themselves, and Saber's been the rage on Twitter, even femme furry.
Is this that thing that they said you will be assigned a furry? Is that what's happening? Oh shit, is it happening?
Well, this says just female swaps.
You've seen my female swap. That's all over. Like, freaking... yeah, that was, like, the first thing like I did when that app came out. I was, like, using it to, like, lure people to give me money.
I wouldn't mind. I don't know about Hero, though.
No, that'd be fine. I had, like,
genuine You're a girl pony.
Yeah, I have a girl pony anyway. Like, it's so funny. People are like, you have a girl pony? I'm like, yeah, what? Why not? Like, who cares, right? But I had, like, genuine terror for, like, 0.25 seconds. I was like, it's happening. Someone's gonna draw it. Oh no!
But just draw him as a lion from the Lion King.
No, don't draw me as anything.
You can draw me as
you can draw me as a human. That is
loving the Lion King
girl
with Nala.
You can make me watch the Lion King. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, have Nala sitting with him.
All right, super
Nala
chat.
would eat me.
Would she though?
Yes.
Right,
oh my god, that person said something true. Like, there are so many scenes in Digimon that made me unbelievably happy, but then those are counteracted by the rage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not gonna...
super chat from Malik Webster here. Thoughts on Uzumaki trailer from Toonami? I haven't seen
the
the
new
trailer
Naruto show looks awesome.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, what is Uzumaki?
Uzumaki's a Junji Ito. You know that horror
Oh!
Yeah, it's like a story from one of his most popular books, and it's about like all these
yeah, because I heard there was an anime based on his stuff, but it wasn't that great.
No, that one wasn't good.
Yeah,
that one wasn't good. This is an actual like mini series, and it's showing so far that they're putting in a lot of work into it, so it looks like it's gonna be really good. Yeah.
What is an Uzumaki? Hold on.
It's a spiral thing.
It's a spiral.
Yeah.
It's a whirlpool. Oh my god, that just added more to Naruto's name. I did not know that. So his name is literally like swirly ramen thing. Like, that's his name. What?
I gotta tell y'all something. So I was on the phone with Race before the podcast.
I
just want to know just real fast, random tangent. So I was like, Race, how was your weekend? And he's like, oh, went out to go do some race stuff on Saturday. Decided let's go spend 19 hours in Idaho. And I had a moment where I'm like, holy shit, that sounds like an Oscar-winning film. 19 hours in Idaho. Tell me I'm wrong. Does that not sound like an Oscar movie to you?
Right? What are we talking about now? What's the name?
19 hours in Idaho.
19 hours in Idaho?
That sounds like a fucking Oscar film, right?
Okay.
I think so. I'm gonna make a movie just for the name.
So I looked at the Uzumaki trailer, and that just looks really abstract. Is that the word?
Yeah. From Enigma Prince, a super chat. Worst food experience this happened to you? Well, we've had a few.
Paleo, I know that one. Do paleo. Hello, tell the story.
Well, we have a few. Which one?
The one where you were throwing up for like 5 days.
Oh yeah. I mean, like food poisoning. Yeah, I did get food poisoning once. Like back in 2017. Yeah, that sucked. But as far as like together,
I have a question
there are a
real
few.
quick about the food poisoning one.
What?
When you ate the food, like, did it taste cold at all in the middle when you were eating it, or did it
No.
taste fine? It was just normal?
Yeah, it was just normal food.
Oh, shit. That someone sucks.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, there's like the Steak and Shake story, the Hard Rock Cafe one. Let's see, what else? Recently at BronyCon, like Johnny Rockets, that one.
That sucked.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah, you were
Were
there.
you there?
Oh, shit, I was, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember, like-
Like,
Remember like Katie's salad kept being wrong?
Oh, yeah, her
Yeah.
freaking burger. Her
Took her
burger.
5
Oh, her
She had to,
burger,
like,
yeah.
Get it. Yeah, she had to get her burger, like, done 5 times.
5 times.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
This shit was horrible. I mean, I
Yeah.
ate, but I was good. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, dang. Yeah, we've had a lot of like bad food experiences while going to cons.
Cons.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Let's see.
I threw up after eating, or not threw up. I got food poisoning. Excuse me, after eating Doritos Locos Tacos.
Well, wouldn't
Oh,
that
no.
indicate that you
Taco
threw
Bell.
up then? If you like got food poisoning after, because doesn't food poisoning?
I don't think it necessarily means you have to throw up.
So you didn't throw up? You just
I
got
did
sick.
not. I got
Oh.
insanely sick. Yes.
Oh, okay.
From a Dusky Pigeon here. Which Hanna-Barbera show shouldn't be rebooted?
Snagglepuss.
Rare rabbit. No, that's not Hannibal.
Yeah, that's Disney.
Don't reboot Snagglepuss. It's done.
Why? You don't
We're
want
done.
to give it. Troy.
God.
Come on.
Snagglepuss? That's fucking. Wait, which one's the Snagglepuss is the
Snagglepuss the gay one. You know?
Snagglepuss. Wait, who's the? No, that's Top Cat. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
Top
thinking
Cat's
of
got
Top
swagger.
Cat. Yeah.
Yeah, Top Cat's got swagger.
The thing is, like,
Snagglepuss
Top
is
Cat is like
having a Murgatroyd. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Top Cat is like really popular in South America.
Is he?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Like he has even like a South American or like a Spanish movie.
Oh, nice. Is it
I
live
think it's
action?
Spanish. It's either Spanish or Portuguese. I can't remember if it was like popular in Brazil or somewhere else.
Is it live action or hyper realistic?
No, it's like animated.
Oh, heaven of Murgatroyd. Oh, animated. Oh.
Which one shouldn't be rebooted? I don't know.
Does Johnny Bravo count?
Johnny Bravo. Yeah. I mean, don't. As much as I would love for that to be rebooted, don't do that. It's a terrible idea.
Okay, it was a
Right
Mexican
now.
film for the Top Cat one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know which one shouldn't be rebooted. There's like a billion Hanna-Barbera cartoons, so. Mugger Fugger asking, are any of you going to play KFC's Colonel Sanders dating simulator game?
No.
No,
Dating.
because it screams desperation.
Oh, does it? Gee, damn. It sounds like it's that bad. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean from KFC?
From KFC,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katie's
Yeah.
gonna play it 'cause she wants.
Oh,
to.
of course she is.
Yeah, she's a living meme.
Dusky Pigeon with another super chat here, asking worst/most hated cartoon or anime character ever.
That would be. Oh, I know.
One that I really hate that made me just really hate the movie a lot was fucking Gru's brother from Despicable Me 3. He is awful.
Shao Tucker,
What's
He
that
knows
from?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my cartoon one.
Oh, cartoon one. Oh shit. Oh god.
Man, I gotta be honest, man, but that's just getting real close, man.
You know, I was just thinking, I was like, you know what? Daring Do is pretty bad.
You know what? Fucking Eliza Thornberry.
Oh yeah, as far as like a main character goes,
I hate her so much. Like all the problems in that show were caused by her. It's just like, oh god, like you just don't listen. You don't fucking listen. It's just like, I hate her ass.
She's like, I'm gonna try and like redo like the balance of nature, and I was like,
ecosystem.
you gotta stop, girl. What are you doing?
Dusky in the chat said Ronaldo can burn.
Oh yeah,
I agree. Oh my gosh, just all of those universe.
Yeah, I mean, every Steven
Universe. The thing is, like, in order to make Lars a decent character, they had to kill him.
I'm so sad what they did to Sadie. Sadie was my favorite character in that show, and then now she's not even close.
Oh come on, hero!
Oh my god.
Saber, do you have a most hated cartoon character or anime character?
Think about it.
I know my anime one.
There's so many anime ones I just fucking despise.
I hate Akko from Little Witch Academia so much.
Well, why don't you hate someone who actually does something terrible things to people? Okay.
Well, the terrible thing she does is that she has plot armor, and I hate it. She's an idiot. And Diana's a much better character in every way.
Though that doesn't give her the right to be a bitch.
It kind of does. Almost.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No. Right to be no. I was slap anyone motherfucker does that. Like, it gives me the right to be a. What the fuck? You're getting a whooping.
Oh my god, I hate Akko so much. Everything good happens to her just because she's the main character, and it drives me insane.
Wow.
Susie was the best character.
Saber, do you have one?
I can't think of one.
All right. What?
John here in the chat got the real takes. Louise from Zero No Tsukaima can go burn in hell. She's the worst.
Oh!
The absolute worst.
What about that bitch from Shield Hero?
Wait, who?
Bitch from Shield Hero. The one who did all that fun.
Oh,
yeah.
Mine's real close. Actually, mine might be number one.
Mine. Holy shit. Yeah, she is like despicable.
She's worse than Akko.
Saber, which one did you say?
Because for me, like, I was trying to think of a character where they're not just straight up evil. That's easy. I want someone who's like just don't want to be around. Blue from Foster's Home.
Oh yeah, Blue. Like the thing is, like with the premiere of Foster's Home, like Blue doesn't seem that bad, but then like in the actual show, it's like, why did you imagine this like bad character?
Right.
Selfish.
It's like
asshole.
Yeah.
Like, Mac, you're such a good boy. How'd you come up with this dude?
I get it. It's a good juxtaposition for Mac. I know that gets him into episodes and mysteries and plots and whatnot. But man, there are moments where it's like, I don't even like you. Like, you're an asshole. But,
Kevin.
I think Eddie's actually more caring than Blue.
Yeah, Eddie actually does care. Yeah, Eddie actually gives a fuck about certain things. Like, I fucking hate Kevin in that show. But
Man, Johnny's so dumb.
The token black kid has to be the one that hated him.
Is Johnny black?
That's okay. According to the black community on Black Twitter, they were like all going off on Johnny, like, why is the black kid gotta be hated? Because someone shared the clip of the ending and like where he had the watermelon on his head. And it's just like, it was just like,
never thought.
Okay, well, you need to join the black.
He doesn't seem that black to me.
I know, that's what I
He
said.
doesn't even look black. He's got like
I know, that's what I said. I agree with both of you. It's just like, that's what the black Twitter, they claimed him. It's like
black Twitter, higher than the Supreme Court of the United States, has decreed.
Yeah.
Johnny
Like, well, it's like, I mean, they did a good thing. Like when everyone was saying, no, Piccolo isn't black. It's like, no, Piccolo's black.
Piccolo's black.
Yes, Piccolo's black character, dude. That is one character.
That. He's 100% black.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Patty Mayonnaise from Doug black?
She is black.
I think
she's
I don't think she's black.
She's colored black.
I think BB is black.
Whoa, hold on. Who? Patty
Mayonnaise is her name. That's the whitest thing you could be.
But she's black.
No, she's not.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Yeah, Patty Mayonnaise is fucking black as shit.
Skeeter
is
black. How is Skeeter black? I've never seen that.
Because he's green, so he's black.
He's the sidekick, Jax. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because every best friend in the '90s was black.
No, it's right, Gerald.
Yeah. Vince. Yeah.
The fucking Burger King kids.
Yeah, they always have a token black guy.
They always have the same hair too.
They always have the flat top thing going on.
Yeah.
An AA group for black side characters who are the best friends in anime 1990s shows.
No, there's actually a thing of that. They had like a whole like Avengers like lineup of all of them. It was funny.
Oh Lord.
All right. Next super chat here. Thoughts on from Malik Webster again. Thoughts on the DuckTales season 2 finale? I haven't watched it yet. I haven't caught up.
I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it, but I haven't.
It's good, man.
Yeah, Saber's seen it.
Jacob Juarez, really?
What? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jackson Hero, my favorite token black characters from the podcast.
Yeah, it's true. We're always the tokens in the group, so like sometimes Hero comes in, I was like, I'm gonna be sleeving now. All right, I can only be. There can only be one of us at this party. I'm sorry, man. All right, yeah, bro. Got you. I'm gonna leave now.
It reminds me of that one scene from The Office where that black guy does a little like "What's up" to Stanley,
and he just rolls his eyes.
That was my favorite scene. Still, like,
Stanley was part of the he was like a brother helping to fight like white oppression, or black oppression, or I don't know what he was. Was he a Black Panther in the show? I can't fucking recall. All I know is he was like, we were fighting the power and eating whatever the hell we want.
Like in that moment when Stanley rolled his eyes, I was like, we are the same person. Exact same.
I think Stanley might be one of my top 3 favorite characters for that entire show. Stanley, Creed, and Michael Scott, funny enough. No, that's another answer for, I know we were talking about animated characters, but Michael Scott is like Blue if he was a human.
Despicable human being, yeah.
All right, another super chat from Kuro Komori. Let's see. I would love to ask if each of you became the main character to your own anime/cartoon, what would it be about? Describe your dream animation premise.
Have you seen how heavy are the dumbbells you lift? There you go.
Is that a super? Yeah, okay, so I can reread it. I would love that. If you can make it your own anime about dream, describe your dream animation presence. I love the way you worded that.
I don't know. I mean, I do have an idea for my like dream cartoon that I want to make, but it doesn't involve like me as a main character.
What's your cartoon?
I'm the main character of my own anime already.
I want to describe it when I have a bigger following.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get patent pending.
Yeah. I'm already the main character of my life, so it's hard.
And I'm already freaking awesome. So
here's a question for you guys: do you all talk to yourselves at all?
Every day. I smeagol my shit every day in the fucking mirror. Like it's like, God, I need to get this one, but you know you got this going on for you. But yeah, you got.
So you have conversation with yourself. Like,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, because apparently, I've read some article that said like that people don't do that often. And
I think a lot of people do that
all the time.
I do it every single day.
I have to do it when I'm programming. If I don't talk to myself while I program, then I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to answer this question, but this is a question that I'm gonna have to think about for like a second.
Do y'all talk to your pets like they're humans?
Yeah,
I talk to my pet like you know the pet talk.
Like,
well, I'll talk to Lamb and be like, "Hey, Lamb, what you want to do for dinner?" and shit like that.
I don't do
that with Rambo. Like, what you want, boy? You want to go get some? Want to run?
There are people who see pets as like, you are lesser, you are below me, you're an animal. I don't have to talk to you. You don't have to. I don't have to pretend that.
I feel that way, but not like in a rude way.
Wow.
Like my cat is definitely not as smart as me, but I
Wow,
Love
you're no
her.
better than those freaking Caucasians who
Damn.
get their pets.
So,
Oh my god, I saw that tweet.
So next time my cat's in the room with me, I'm gonna be like, so Lena, what are your thoughts on quantum tunneling?
Patronize her with such a hard question.
Seriously.
What are your thoughts on quantum tunneling?
I think it's pedantic. Yes,
You're like saying that like you know what it is.
Hold on. So that tweet with that girl who's like talking about how like white people have pets to remind them of slavery. The way she phrased her tweet was like those white people, and someone in the comments, the replies like framed it where it's like those white people, and then they posted her profile picture, and she's a white person. So they're like, okay, all right. I definitely thought the Lammy though all the time.
Yeah.
I just don't do that. I talk to her like I talk to my cat like she's a pet. I don't think she's a bad being, but she's a cat, you know.
Oh, getting Hollywood already.
Yeah. Well, as far as to answer that question about our dream animation premise of like our own like anime or cartoon, like I have my own like idea for a cartoon, but it doesn't involve me as a main character. If I was like a main character, like as myself, I would do something about like talking to animals, not like wild Thornberries, but better.
But where you're not a terrible person.
Would it be
that ruins
rated
the environment.
PG so you could swear?
Yeah.
Good.
I guess I was thinking about it the entire time we were talking about that. I literally think that my dream anime would just be a slice of life where I got to hang out with some bros, go to the arcade, then like we'll meet up with like the girls in the anime later, and we'll have like.
And they have big,
like,
fat,
like,
thick anime titties, and you just like,
shit, man. Take over
we're gonna
my
go have a
show.
big.
You can't
Wait, I changed my answer.
Yeah, we're gonna have, like, yeah. So what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen in my show is that we're gonna go to like a cake parlor and like
get
like pick out on some cake. That is not where that was going.
Okay.
What Lucky Stars basically is just like
It's basically Lucky Star. It's one of my
anime.
We're gonna go and get with the anime girls, and we're gonna eat a bunch of food to be satisfied and get full and just walk home and
yeah, dude. Have a good old time.
Oh, if actually, you know what? If it was like
Weekenders.
You know what? If
are you ready for the weekend?
One great like anime premise. I mean, or not premise, but one very common anime premise is a isekai. That's like being transported to another world, usually a video game. I would like us to be transported into Warcraft, and we just live it like that.
Nope.
Oh no, I don't want to go to Warcraft. Are you crazy?
It'll be great.
You know how fast you would die, and how like what would happen is like you get impaled by like a dragon tail, and
it's like I'm gonna stop telling nothing, so I'll be like, absolutely the fuck not. No, I'm saying right here.
We're going to a PvE server first off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it would be like Konosuba, and it would be funny.
So what? All right. So you have someone with you who can bring you back to every time you die.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I have to die. What? No.
Have you ever tried it? You might like it. I forgot.
Okay, darkness. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
Who would tank in like real life World of Warcraft? Like who would actually take that job?
Dusty.
You think so? You think Dusty would take that job?
A job? I don't know about the job.
I mean, because being a tank would be a job. You have to tank every day of your life. And after watching, I don't know if you've ever watched Grimgar Fantasy and Ash, but after watching that, I don't think I could be a healer either. Just like the trauma, like I could, if you run out of mana and someone dies, just like I guess go curl up in a little ball. Terrifying. Right. I'll be a DPS.
Next question, another one from Dusky Pigeon with a super chat. Cartoons / anime animal you would want to adopt.
The dragon made.
Animal.
Toru.
Animal that I
Toru.
want to adopt.
I want to go.
I mean, you could
sword.
get like any Pokemon you wanted.
Yeah, but you can't.
These
fuck
are very
Pokemon,
good questions.
So yeah.
Or a
that's-
Digimon.
Oh yeah, Digimon.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Yeah. Okay. Angelomon. Yeah, she could be a pet too. Oh my god, like you can have Gatomon. You're like Gatomon, babe. Can you digivolve into Angelomon tonight? It's just like then she goes back to being a pet, and she could be a dog too. Oh my god, she's perfect. She can be a dog or a cat or a yeah. Yeah, there you go.
You know full well you want a Ditto. Don't even lie.
Yeah, you're right. Especially if it's like those freaking what's that guy who does the horrible Ditto comics? You know what I'm talking about. That guy.
There's a lot of cute anime animals.
Yeah,
Do I have to adopt it or can it like? Nah, never mind. I was like, could it be?
Could
like,
I get
just,
Puar?
Like, could I have like Nanachi? But then again, I don't think I want to hang out with Nanachi at all. Never mind.
Could you get like Puar from Dragon Ball? You can turn into anything.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I can't trust that kind of power in your hands, Jack.
Oh. I'm gonna call it adoption, but I'm not gonna treat them like an adopted pet because they're like smarter than that because they're just an anthropomorphic animal. But I would like totally quote unquote adopt Clawhauser and then just hang out with that dude all the time. That'd be fucking rad.
I see how you treat pets, you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be kidding, man. It's like you're beneath me. Get away.
Especially being from a movie like Zootopia. Damn.
Oh my god. Where did this come from? That you popped?
You are an animal. Know your place.
Just because I don't converse on a human level with my pets, I am now.
I am
you are
your god
beneath
now,
me.
small creature. She's like,
Brian Levine in the chat saying I picked Twig, the deer fox from Hilda. Yeah, deer fox.
Oh,
yeah.
he's so cute.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
yeah,
cute.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cute.
yeah.
Let me not bend the rules. Let me come up with an actual like just like animal.
Animal. Well, Gatomon's an animal. Digital.
It just digivolves into
Yeah,
a
it's a
humanoid.
digital animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But then you know the curiosity is gonna get the better of you, and you. That's horrible.
All right, I'm gonna go to Twitter now.
Do it.
Thanks for the super chats, everyone.
Those are all very good questions.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They were fun.
From Randa Bun on Twitter, what is your favorite piece of merchandise from any media, being cartoons, movies, video games, etc.? I don't know, but I mean, I've got a collection of Amiibo back here. I don't know if that counts.
Samus is your favorite.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like piece of merchandise. I mean, I guess all that counts as pieces. At the
No,
same
you gotta
time.
pick one. Who's your
Yeah, you gotta
favorite?
pick one. Like if your house is on fire,
that
burning.
One, well, I guess that one up there with Samus and the Metroid.
There you go.
There you go.
My
But
favorite.
well,
the
you
ones I
can't
got you
even
out
see
the
that in the
box?
frame.
Did you take the ones I
I-
got you out the box?
I haven't taken them out yet because I haven't shown them on
okay.
the haul video.
Okay.
Yeah. I have some
my
out.
Arth-
I mean, I gotta take them out eventually.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Probably-
lazy about it.
Probably this Arsene figure that I have from Persona 5. Partially because it was the most expensive figure I bought, but it's also the biggest figure I have, and it looks really cool. So that. I lied. Here we go.
What?
Are you ready to get really freaking sappy? You ready to get really sappy? I love you, bros.
What?
Jax bought me a gunblade, and that's the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's. I remember that.
I surprised his ass with it too. He thought I was getting it for myself. I was like, "Gotcha, bitch!"
Oh my god!
And he tried to walk down Baltimore on his side.
Oh,
That was Atlanta.
it was Atlanta.
Yeah, because that was a moment.
Wait.
No, it wasn't. It was BronyCon.
It
That
was! Holy
BronyCon.
shit! Yeah, it was!
Yeah, it was BronyCon.
Yeah, it was.
I just associate that with like MomoCon because it's like a more
Yeah.
general convention. Yeah. Let's see. From Nathaniel Foga, what is your guys' favorite first-person shooter?
Halo.
Counter Strike.
What about Doom?
Fuck.
I
What
think
was that?
Doom-
I like
Doom's
Doom.
amazing. Doom is amazingly fun, just for all the fucking like how intense it is, and they can just keep
the music in Doom is god tier.
Yes, but it's also really fucking great in Halo, because Halo 2, I think, was the game.
Oh, Halo 2 is fucking amazing.
When I say Halo, I mean like I know it's kind of cheap to say the entire like franchise. It is cheap. Halo 2, out of all the Halo games, is like the best for me because that was the game where it's
it
like,
is really good.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It
that was when you could dual wield. And you like did it, and then like
Great
Master
story,
Chief
good
had
everything.
Mm-hmm.
I put the fuck out of that game, the absolute living fuck out of it. I broke the map so hard. It was great.
My favorite is Metroid Prime. Because Metroid.
I thought Metroid was a side scroll.
There are some that are like side scrollers and some that are first person.
What? No, Battlefront doesn't count, the original. I'm talking about the PS2 versions, not the new ones they did. But they don't count because like you could choose to be third person or first person.
I guess. I mean, it's a shoot.
I mean, because I really love those games, but I was like, you could, I guess, because you could choose first person or you could choose whatever. Like, I don't know if that counts or not.
Oh, from Malik Webster here. Thank you for the super chat, $10. Just want to leave some recommendations before I go. Bakano, High School Sia Girls, Nana, Major Lazer, Downtown, Land of the Lustrous, Manhu Hekenshow, MFKZ, Quintessential Quintuplets. So there's.
I was gonna watch MFKZ. It was on our theater, but I literally forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. And I think I've seen Nana. That's the one with the two girls that are both named Nana, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. I have seen that. And Land of the Lustrous, I know that Tom really likes. I need to watch that. And one of those, I think, is more adult. I think.
Oh.
Because I think I've seen that name before.
What Quintessential Quintuplets or whatever?
No. The Manu Hicken show. I think. I might be thinking of something else.
I have no idea.
Let's see, from Major Mechazawa on Twitter. Let's see, did any of you guys see Promare last week? Had a blast with the English dub when I saw it on Tuesday. No, but I want to see it because it looks amazing.
It looks really good, man.
Yeah, it's from the same. It's from Trigger.
Right.
So. Yeah, I need to check that out. It looks really fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like playing anywhere near me. I'll have to look that up. Cartoon Network Fanatic on Twitter asking, have you guys ever heard of a YouTuber named Mr. Beast, and what are your thoughts on him?
Isn't that the guy who's like super ridiculously rich?
Well, he just gives away all the money he makes, basically.
But how does he make his money though? Like I
don't know, I guess he just makes more than we think. Like he gets like a ton of views on YouTube.
Yeah, but
but what does he do besides like what did he do
on
to
YouTube?
let? Yeah, but what did he just vlogged and then people liked
just
his
did like increasingly more ridiculous things.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, and he lives in North Carolina. He's like in Greenville.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's pretty close to where I live.
So like, is he one of those people that if you're like, oh, give me $100,000, sure.
I mean, he's not going to do it like that.
I gave you $100,000. I gave this YouTuber $100,000 or something like that. Like, would he do something like that?
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Like he goes like streamers and stuff and like gives away money.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Do what you want to do. How's the tax? I hope his taxes are.
He just gives all the money away.
Yep.
Major.
Does that qualify as charity though? Because you're not really giving it to an organization; you're just giving it to people.
Yeah, I know that recently he's going to be doing this thing with planting trees, where he's like getting a whole bunch of YouTubers to do it.
Good. That's good. That's cool.
Yeah. Another one from Major Megazawa asking, most anticipated TV show for the rest of 2019. Mine's Primal and the second half of Carol and Tuesday. I still need to watch Carol and Tuesday. And then Primal, that's probably my most anticipated. That comes out next month. The Gendy Tartakovsky miniseries with the caveman. Cool. Yeah, it looks really cool.
The caveman from Dexter.
Yeah.
I like to think they're the same character.
As far as the rest of the year, though, let's see, what else is coming
My Hero
out?
Academia Season 4.
Oh, yeah. That comes out soon.
That comes out October 12th. So as soon as Ponies ends,
Yeah, and the Primal like series ends because that is from like that beginning of that week to the end of that week.
Oh, cool.
To do. See, we talked about that. Cartoon Network fanatic asking thoughts on the upcoming Joker film.
Apparently, it's really good. So I mean, if
Apparently,
it's really good.
Like, I don't understand why they had like preview showings so early.
I guess it's Oscar season, so they're trying to get that Oscar. I mean, it's to me, it's just like, well, are you gonna keep him as the Joker? Because apparently he has nothing to do with that Robert Pattinson thing. But then I just remember that like DC is known for their multiverse shit. So like they're even doing it in their show right now. They're bringing back the guy from Smallville on their DC shows now, just for like because they're doing all this multiverse stuff. So I mean, whatever. Like it's just do whatever you want to do at this point.
DC's a fucking mess. It's an absolute mess with their
animated. They're killing it though. Animation wise, they're fucking killing it.
Cinematically speaking, they don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. I don't know. I still need to watch The Boys.
Oh yeah, you should finish that.
Major Megazawa having another question here. Are there any albums that came out this year that you guys liked? I don't know if it was this year or last year, but Silver Sun Pickups released a new album, but I have to listen to it a couple more times before I figure out like how much I like it, because I do like Silver Sun Pickups. I rarely like look at new albums though. From Cartoon Bro, do you think Cartoon Network is going to be a legendary studio the next 30 years, like Hanna-Barbera, Warner Brothers, Disney, and Pixar, making popular tunes from Dexter's Laboratory to Infinity Train for a generation of old fans to new fans? Also, love you guys. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I love you too.
I mean, as far as like network television goes, it definitely is like legendary for like all the cartoons it made.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. Pam S. Commenting says, so this is a canon thing now. WTF, is that like a Squidward suicide thing that showed up in an episode of SpongeBob?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Just the image of it. So weird.
It's odd.
Oh no. Enigma Royal Prince asking, if you could be in any furry world with your persona that has to be an animated movie, which world would you pick to reside in? Let's see. So there's a few. There's like Zootopia, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Robin Hood, Cats Don't Dance,
Monster Musume. There you go.
Sorry. What was the question now?
If you could be in any furry world with your persona that has to be an animated movie, which world would you pick to reside in? And I was just listing off some of them. Man, I guess I'd say Zootopia. That seems like the most like convenient one.
Ah, that seems so racist. That place seems like there's so much racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to live in Robin Hood. They don't even have like technology.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Cats Don't Dance is even more racist because they're like no animals.
Yeah, Cats Don't Dance is like the movie was made because it's racist.
Yeah.
But in the end, didn't they fix the racism? So whatever.
Yo, fix racism.
Yeah.
Like what the?
Well, it's a fictional cartoon.
I'll speak to the CEO of racism, please.
and then in Fantastic Mr. Fox, you're just basically lesser like beings.
Yeah, you're lesser humans. Yeah.
There was something I watched recently that was like that too, where it was Rennie the Fox, where like the under they're like they live under the watch, but like there are humans who also live their lives.
Wait, so it doesn't have to be a movie. It's any cartoon animated world.
Well, he said an animated movie. It has to be an animated movie.
Oh, it has to be a movie. Okay, okay. I guess Zootopia, man. I'm trying to be on the computer. Like.
We got another super chat from Deli18 asking opinions on YouTube's change with the verification. Yeah, they actually like reversed it for once.
They reversed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually listened.
I wonder if they did it for brownie points with their.
I said brony points.
Brony.
Yeah. None of those.
Yeah, but now they've shown weakness. So don't
Take them.
Give them an inch.
Finish them. Finish them.
All right, Ozzyall asking here on Twitter, thoughts on 12 Forever getting canceled after the scandal involved with the creator? Yeah, it's unfortunate because
that person's not even there.
Yeah, because the cartoon had promise, so I'm sad that it's not going to get any more of it.
Like 12 for a season.
Wow. Perfect Specimen asking, ask Jax to say Abominable.
What? No. No. No.
Say Abominable.
No, I can't say it.
Say it, Jax.
I can't say the fucking word.
Saber, can you say Abominable?
Abominable.
Okay. All right. So, who asked this? Who asked this question?
Your friend Mike, I think.
Fuck Mike, you bitch. Fine. Okay, I cannot say Abominable. All right, I'm trying to not say. I just cannot say Abominable. I cannot say it. I've tried. I really out, and I just cannot say Abominable. Like it's just a scribble, like the Abominable snowman. I cannot say it. I try.
Imagine Jax and it's like going up a mountain and the Abominable snowman shows up. It's like, oh no, it's the Abominable snowman.
I can't say it. And freaking Black Griffin and.
Whoa, he muted.
Wow, you cut out.
I muted. I cut out. Whatever. But I'm saying freaking Monty and Black Griffin Gabe. They always make fun because I can't pronounce the word Abominable. It's like Abominable snowman. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just my tongue does not do it. I word it out. Abominable. Bomb.
Meh.
Meh.
Nah. Meh.
What are you trying to do?
No, that's an extra net.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, that's an extra net in it.
Yeah.
Abominable.
Abominable.
Yeah, Abominable. Yeah, there you go.
Abominable.
Say
It's
it.
Abominable snowman.
Shut up.
I'm gonna name this podcast Abominable.
We love you, Jax. Jax, we love you.
But that movie comes out this week. We won't be able to talk about it until next week. Or the next couple weeks.
Jax will be out sick during the next podcast.
You're gonna have Tommy. You're gonna have Tommy there. There you go.
All right. From Nathaniel Foga on Twitter, asking favorite Saturday morning cartoon block.
Oh, Kids WB.
Yeah, Kids WB. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Because
Disney's if I go by
Saturday morning is close second.
Yeah, because the thing with, because Kids WB had the
Kids
the
WB
more
had
stuff
Pokemon.
Yeah, Kids WB had just so much stuff in a row. I would watch. Well, Fox Kids and Fox Box, they would have certain segments of shows I would watch. Like, for instance, I remember when they switched to Fox Box, I used to love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003. And then it was followed with the fucking Crank Twins or whatever the fuck that show was. Stupid.
Yeah.
And then and so that's all I would really be super hyped for was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003. So yeah, that's all it would be. But Kids WB, I watched everything in a row on that channel. I remember what I would do because I didn't want to miss Ninja Turtles, but I wanted to watch Kids WB. I would record in the other room, in the living room, on the VHS player, and then I would watch Kids WB. Times before DVR.
Wow. Evan Emanuel asking here, have you seen Trigger's new movie Promare? We did talk about that, but also it says I also heard that they played the opening for the new Shantae game in front of the movie. That's cool, because they did the opening for the Shantae game that's coming out.
Studio Trigger, do One Punch Man season 3 or something. I don't know. Or get Madhouse back on board.
Get Bones to do it. Bones to be hey, we can do this.
Yeah.
Do My Hero Academia on this.
Waddle's asking, what do you think about Ash becoming the Pokemon champion of the Alolan Pokemon champion?
Isn't he 10?
He's still 10.
I thought he was 12 now.
I have no idea.
It doesn't matter because the people in the Pokemon League are what, like, they look like they're like 20, 30? Like, how are they like a 12-year-old kid? How?
Now, how did he, like, how did Ash make money?
Well, in the
I got a lot
game,
of
when you
questions.
beat somebody, you get money from them.
Oh, so you just mug them. So you mug them.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was always wondering that. Yeah.
Hey, Squirt, give me your fucking money.
Yeah, like beating up a kindergartner. You're like, yeah, I beat you in a Pokemon battle. Give you your money. Sniper Nighter on Twitter asking, what do you guys think is the best series of 2019 so far?
How heavy are the dumbbells you lift on a guy myself? Yeah, that's I have a massive bias for that show, so that I've been anxiously waiting for that. So, but if I take my bias out,
Best series in general, like of anything? I mean, The Boys is really good.
The Boys is really good. Demon Slayer is really good.
The
What
best
else?
series. What?
Oh,
series?
Mau Mau!
Yeah, how
Mau
this
Mau!
year?
Mau Mau's great! I love Mau Mau.
Any list 2019. Or any
not just
chart.
anime. It's just like shows.
I know, but I looked up shows and they all suck. So.
You think DuckTales suck?
That's not. That didn't come out this year.
The season came out this year.
He said series, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the best series,
Series, not
of,
season.
Yeah.
of 2019 so far.
That's what they want in England, actually.
Yeah,
Well, are we in England, sir?
yeah. It was like, oh, that was my favorite series of that show. We're like, what?
Yeah, that was my favorite series, mate. Yeah, did you know that was my favorite series? Huh?
I'm looking. I even like anything? No.
Do I even like anything?
Sometimes it really feels that way, though. You're looking through
Oh,
shows.
honey, I know.
Are you being serious or not? I don't even know.
No, I actually do know that feeling. There's sometimes
It kind of sucks. It's like, do I even like anything? God damn it.
That intro song is really fucking catchy, by the way.
Yeah.
One Punch Man was let down.
Where's Winter 2019?
Yeah, I think the biggest disappointment this year is because there are a couple of big disappointments. I'd have to say Game of Thrones, though, really fucked
Oh,
up. Like,
yeah.
As much as I wanted One Punch Man Season 2 to be amazing, like, what Game of Thrones did was like, wow, you all fucked up on a level that it's, like, not even compared.
Yeah.
Like, I will remember this as, like...
You know it won an Emmy last night for something.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
I know the answer. My answer is Promised Neverland. That's the best thing I've seen this
Oh,
year.
yeah. Yeah, that is good. That was really good.
Well, that's Katie's.
Oh,
favorite.
Kaguya-sama is also really good.
Kaguya-sama's good.
Yeah.
Shield Hero was good. I watched Mob Psycho 101. I need to get to 2 now.
Yeah, you need to watch. It will change your life.
Get around to it after watching the other animes.
All right. A question here from Jolly Ronin on Twitter. What is a completely unnecessary dark reboot of a kid show you would like? I would like to see, and he says, I would like to see the Amanda Show, but it's just Kill Bill with Dan Snyder being Bill.
You know what I
Dude, did you
legitimately...
watch that video on Dan Snyder about like all the stuff he like that was? I'll say that.
What I legitimately wanted when I was like smaller was like that bit in the Amanda Show, Caitlin's Way. I was like,
Moody's Point.
Moody's Point. Yeah, Moody's Point. Sorry, Caitlin's Way is a different show. Moody's Point. Yeah. I actually really like that bit quite a lot. Except for like they kept throwing it like because they would be serious for like a second and then they're like, here's some silly. I'm like, can we just be serious? Like you always
there was a lot of stuff in Moody's Point where it was like quote unquote serious. But then, like, it was just a ridiculous concept for them to be serious over. And it was just like, you forgot. Like, it was like, I'm sorry, but this videotape is late. And it's just like, well, I'm sorry, I just forgot. What if you forgot to breathe? And then, like,
real talk, 2 things. I did not realize that that other girl was Amanda.
I didn't either. I swear to God, the fucking like the girl with the like black hair and the glasses. I had no idea. I was like, why the fuck are they not meeting?
They'll never
like,
meet.
Yeah, I was just like, come on. I had no idea that was Amanda.
I'm like, is it the same? I don't know. And also, I went back and watched that one segment from All That where Keenan sat in the bathtub.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, this shit's hilarious. I remember
It's not.
I went back. I'm like, this is stupid.
Not at all. Wait, so what was the question exactly? Like a dark,
what would be a completely unnecessary dark reboot of a kids show you would like to see?
My Little Pony.
Ha!
Like fucking T-Rex eating people or something.
Honestly, ponies is my answer.
Is when don't you do it? Don't you do it?
Ponies is cheating, but I'm gonna come up with a different one because ponies is like the obvious answer for me at least. Dark.
Since they already ruined the reboot of Powerpuff Girls, let's go the opposite direction with dark reboot of Powerpuff Girls.
No, you could do fucked up shit with that because you got him and all that.
Make it like the boys.
Oh god, yeah, that'd be terrible. Like the girls just lose their crap going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at how many people you've killed.
Yeah, I know. It was funny, wasn't it? And they actually look like freaks because they don't have fingers.
Bug-eyed freaks.
Yeah, like bug eyes, and they don't have noses either. So they're like actually like horrifying monsters that come down and go. Nah, that's disturbing. God damn. I saw like this image of like Bubbles holding a chopstick, and then they zoomed in, and it was like 1,000 little tiny hands on her like stub, and it was like the most disturbing thing ever.
Actually, this is my fucked up brain. As told by Ginger, like it ends on like a sort of happy note at least every episode for the most part. It's like
fucked
but
up
like
though.
But yeah, but I want it to be just the realest shit because life ain't happy. Show me the real shit, man.
No, it pisses me off. The fucking Darren cheated on her, and then at the end it's like, oh, I'm gonna marry him. Like,
right? Yeah.
Fuck, whatever.
You know what's amazing? That blew my mind. Freaking That's So Raven. Like they made Raven's World or Raven's Home after it. That's the remake of Raven, and both Chelsea and Raven had a divorce, and like Ravens was kind of like they still talk to each other, but like Chelsea's guy is like in prison. I was like, holy fuck! Like, I did not expect that.
Chelsea was kind of crazy, so I mean, it would make sense you would find a crazy person.
I was like, oh, we're going that route. Oh, okay. And like in the show, they're like, yeah, sometimes love just doesn't work out and you get a divorce. I was like, that is a real, oh my god.
No, that's very true.
Good.
I mean, it's like me and Hero were talking about this the other night. Like, not enough shows have like that real moment these days where it's just like, you need that. Like, you need that real moment where it's just like, who did this, people? You know, it's just like...
Yeah, Doug and Ginger and Hey Arnold and like, are there any shows like that teach like real hard-hitting lessons anymore? I don't know.
Besides Ninja Turtles 2012, like I haven't seen a lesson.
Yeah, wait, what did you say, Saber?
It's nice to see them take it seriously.
Right. Yeah, I don't like the one that I haven't seen it, but it looks like it would. Maybe Craig of the Creek. Does it do that? I don't know. Have you seen it, Paleo?
I haven't seen it.
I've seen certain episodes, and they do certain things but it's not really as hard. No, again, like there are scenes where it's like, oh, that's a very great topic that kids should learn, but it's not anything that made me go, oh, damn, that was. So I haven't seen that yet in the show.
Right, I know. You said Recess taught some of those lessons too, yeah.
But yeah, Recess had like a few things, like the whole thing with Vince, like there was a great lesson about like, oh, well, why don't you like me? It's just I just don't like you. And it's just like that's a good lesson. Not everyone's gonna like you.
Yeah.
Like the Weekenders had a similar lesson. Like the Weekenders, same premise. It's just like, it's just like I don't like you. And then TJ, the main kid in Recess, not Recess, and freaking Weekenders was like, why don't you like me? And it's just like I just don't. And it's just like, no, but let me ask you something. Do you like me? And you're just like, no, not honestly, not really. So why are you worried about me not liking you? It's just like, yeah, and then like, yeah. Like, that was a good moment.
All right, from Ryan on here on Twitter, thoughts on the news that the new version of The Princess Bride may or may not happen.
New versions of The Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Well, good. It shouldn't happen. I'm glad like the what was it? The guy who says, is like, as you wish.
Yeah.
He did a tweet and he's just like, there are some things that are just perfect the way they are. They don't need touching. Don't.
Yeah.
He just they were like, yeah, no. That is.
It says it may or may not happen. So.
Well, it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm fully with that. Like, freaking a movie I don't want to see remade just because they'll do all this CGI with it is freaking Little Shop of Horrors. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
The puppetry.
Yeah, the puppetry is
so
like
amazing.
the best I've ever seen in that movie.
Yeah. Like, it's just so on point.
Yeah. From Ozzy, what do you think about Area 51 and now may be real?
Everyone got freaking, like, neuralized.
I mean, it is a
from Men
real
in Black.
place.
The people who like saw stuff there got neuralized by the Men in Black and they got sent home.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Right?
Yeah.
You know the truth now, boys.
Yeah. Look here. Boom.
Ryan asking, will any of you be getting NBC Universal streaming service called Peacock? Nope.
Nope.
No.
Too
I
many
mean, unless
guys.
you're like a really big fan of Star Trek, nope.
No.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Never happened.
Yeah, there's gonna be in a few years a lot of these services are gonna stop and just go on to other ones with their content. See, Deliatine, it's doubtful that you've watched this, but did you watch the Emmys last night? I did not, because I don't care about TV that much.
Me neither.
Other than cartoons winning things. Did Adventure Time win for its nomination? Because it was nominated for its finale.
No, I don't know.
Probably. Hopefully it did.
Let's see. Cartoon Emmy stuff. Emmy winners. There we go. Yeah, I want to see who won for their different things. What are you laughing at?
Something fucked up. I'll show you guys after.
God damn it!
What?
Fucking Simpsons won again.
Again? Fucking normies, man.
Yeah. Yeah. The other ones that were nominated were Adventure Time, Big Mouth, Bob's Burgers, and BoJack Horseman. So yeah.
But BoJack Horseman, guess when? Even though that last season was kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
Like,
Though
I don't
the
really remember much.
episode they nominated though was Free Churro, which I love that one.
Which is a good episode.
Yeah,
That's
until
a
the
good
ending.
episode. Yeah.
Oh, is that the one where he like talks about his
Yeah.
mom?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fuck that ending. Like,
There
that
it
ending
is.
makes me pissed the fuck off. It was like you could have had a great thing. It was like, no, fuck. Oh god, I really hate that ending. I hate that ending damn much.
Yeah, but god damn it, like fucking Simpsons.
I don't understand why
Just
Simpsons
end.
Yeah, seriously. It's just why?
Like you
What are you
things
all
like you
playing
can
for?
use so
South
many
Park
like
or
Simpsons.
Simpsons?
You can use so many Simpsons quotes to like talk about its ending. It was like, stop, it's already dead.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think Simpsons only, like, nowadays, not compared to the old one, is just, like, only really popular because of the meme stuff. Like, it's just, like,
Yeah.
constantly shared around, like, all the memes they do.
Is it? Oh, Ryan says actually Star Trek is on CBS All Access, not Peacock. Okay. Says CBS, NBC, same thing.
Who cares?
Oh, well, Waddle's asking, what's your favorite Scooby-Doo series or movies, including the live-action one, in honor of its 50th anniversary? Yeah, that's right.
Fucking Zombie Island is
Zombie
still-
Island's great.
It's
Yeah.
very,
that is
very
such a
good.
great, and that song now, there's terror
Yeah.
time and night, and I love that. I still listen to that song. I like the Witch movie too. The Alien movie is kind of
Ghoul School. That's great.
the one where they met their younger. Well, no, they weren't really younger selves. They were like digital versions.
Yeah.
So-
But what about series?
Oh, what's new, Scooby Doo?
That's a good one.
No, but
I hear Mystery.
honestly, Scooby Doo.
I hear Mystery Incorporated is really good.
Mystery Incorporated is fucking great. Like, honestly, I'm mad that they took it off Netflix. That show is really damn good, and it shows that Velma's a freak, and it's just like, okay, Velma's hot.
Isn't it like Scooby Doo's like an alien or something in that?
What was he? I
don't know. I don't like. I heard of like different things. Like he's like a different kind of being, and that's why he can talk. Like he's not actually a dog.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's some freaking. What's that?
Oh yeah, a pup named Scooby Doo. That's a good one too.
Scooby Doo is great.
Yeah, fucking red herring. It was like great.
Freaking red herring always coming out showing. What are you dweebs doing here? You're cruising for a bruising.
It's a great name. It's like such a clever name to have for him.
It's so good.
So does it have to be a series or a movie's good too?
Yeah, movie's good too. Yeah.
Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf is my favorite.
Is that the one where they all go to ghoul school? Or is that...
No, it's the Wacky Races one.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Personally, I like when Scooby-Doo went to go hang out with John Cena.
Yeah, I bet.
That meme died so hard. I've not seen that meme in like a year.
It's so dead that it's John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. There has been more like images and a little like trailer thing of like the Scoob movie coming out next year, which is it's looking really good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it will.
It's good.
Yeah. Hopefully it will be good.
Yeah. Does that one scene in Back in Action Looney Tunes count as a Scooby?
Oh my god! Yeah, that's like the best scene of that entire movie.
Casey Castle. Yeah. You made me sound like a total space cadet, man. I love that.
All right, we've been going on for a while, so I think I'm gonna end it here. So we'll see you guys in a couple weeks, where we'll talk about Abominable.
No, we won't.
Yeah.
Well, hey, well, you won't.
No, I'm not going I'm not
going to please. For what movie? Abominable.
I'm so glad I buy stuff online. That would be so embarrassing. What movie would you like?
Abominable.
Sir, you have a stroke.
Z would be laughing his ass off. This was happening. Oh my god.
But yeah, we'll be talking about Abominable, and also the Joker comes out, I think.
It comes out in October, so yeah.
Yeah, like the first weekend of October.
But no, it's not gonna be. Oh yeah, it will be.
Yeah, it'll be the first weekend of October. So October 7th will be the next POS podcast. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a good night, and goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.